This is Markus Munger. I want to thank you for coming to my workshop and spending some time with me and learning a little bit more about back pain. And I want to talk to you a little bit today because I feel like I may have failed you. I know that some of you didn't sign up for the free screen, our 30-minute free screen that we offered at the end of the workshop. But I think I want to talk to you a little bit about that today. And one of the reasons I want to talk about that is at the start of our class, we talked about like who had back pain. Like how many of you raised your hand and had back pain? And I would say the majority of you did. So I want to just review a couple of things that we talked about in the workshop, maybe give you a little bit better decision about coming back in and maybe look at that free screen and talking to one of our experts on back pain. Now, the first primary reason we talked about back pain was ignoring it, all right? If we ignore that pain, all right, it's going to progressively get worse. And all of us have things going on in our lives. Like life goes on, and we're usually the last one to take care of our health. Like the mom chauffeuring her kids to the games, I got to work too many hours. Might even be, I got to get ready to go on vacation, all right? I don't have time to deal with myself right now. So those are like some real basic things that we might do just to avoid taking care of it right now. And you really don't want to ignore it. Now, some of you that may not have signed up for the free screen could have been some of the medical professionals coming on in, our massage therapists and physicians and chiros, looking at what we have to offer in back pain. And I understand that. If you're one of those, just send me a quick email and let me know. That'd be great. It'd be great to make contact with you. So I want you to think about a couple things here. When we look at back pain, we want to talk about a couple things. I had a friend of mine, matter of fact, about 3 years ago, he came to me and he had back pain, back, right hip. Wasn't terrible, but it was annoying. Like it was annoying to him. It affected him a little bit. Was sitting at work for a while. He'd get out, ride on his lawnmower. It's a little bit worse, but if he walked, it got better. So it wasn't always there, but it was kind of a nagging issue. So I told him, hey, why don't you come on in? We'll take a look at you. We'll see if we can handle it right away. You'll feel a lot better. Well, he was one of those 60-hour work guys, running his kids, and just really didn't have time for himself. Unfortunately, 3 years later, I finally get to see him again. He goes, "Hey, I gotta come and see you." And when he comes in, he had already had injections, taken pain medications, is looking to go to surgery. Is just trying to find another option before he goes to surgery. And what he found was after 6 weeks of physical therapy, he was able to get back doing things he liked to do. He could get back on his lawnmower again. He could play with his kids. He was able to sit at his desk at work, not having this nagging pain down into his leg, by finally handling it. And it took him 3 years, injections, and that thought of, okay, I got to go to surgery. All right, I don't want that to happen to you. Okay, we want to get you in here and let you just talk to one of our expert therapists. If it's only about questionings and getting a better understanding of your pain, we can do that. We'll do the exam and make sure that if there's anything there that we can do from a physical therapy standpoint, we'll talk to you about that. Let's just take a look at this for a minute. We'll take my friend as an example. So my friend was pretty healthy 3 years ago, a little bit of annoying pain. So he is living on the outside of the box. He's doing yard work. Okay, he's doing a little bit of running. Okay, he's working. No problems, all right? So he's living out here, all right? But in 3 years, he started living here, all right, which was sitting and lying, all right? So if he started getting worse, he started losing function. So his way to alter the pain was to not do the activity that hurts it. So he started getting rid of these things. Still had to work, of course, but it was difficult. So now he's going to be here. Maybe he's just walking. All right. Maybe he's just just doing basic entertainment kind of things like maybe going out to eat or something of that nature, a little less active than the running and doing the heavy duty stuff. Well, now it gets worse where now he can't walk a mile. Maybe he can only walk out to his car, get in the car, sit down. Maybe he has difficulty walking from his bed to the kitchen for a while before he gets better. Sooner or later, he's finding himself here, so life gets more narrow. Okay, and when it gets more narrow, this is when we get to that intolerable level, all right? And some of you, that might be why you're ignoring it, because it was tolerable for him, and then it got intolerable for him, okay? And some of you may be at that point where it's not quite intolerable, but it's a heck of a lot easier taking care of the pain if we deal with it out here than when you get to the inside. So at the end of my workshop, we talked about our free screen. It was a 30-minute free screen by one of our therapists. We can take that plan of care, see how we can help you out. That offer is going to continue to stand right now. I want to be here to help you so that you don't end up like he did, okay? And maybe there's another option for you. So if you want that free screen, just go ahead and reply to this email, and I'll have one of our secretaries get a hold of you and we'll get you scheduled. I hope this was helpful today. Take care.